Williricalrhymer, higher. I'm the number one. I like to listen to my music, and I'm inspired for the future, and I'm much higher, and I live a good life, and I have some great things ready for the future, and looking forward to good things happening. I like Keef, I like purple Keef and cannabis that's super elevating and good in my ozone. Like I like to have clean, good weed, pure weed cannabis. Keef, 2 pounds of Keef, 4 pounds of Keef, 28 pounds of Keef. I like the Keef grape soda. I like the Keef grape soda, Keef soda. It's really good. I live in California, and I know that I travel and I'm on tour, and I have good things going for me in my life, and I have my angels with me. My angels are with me, and I'm really good at what I do, and I'm inspired. I'm inspired with good things and the power of the God, and living that good life, and in stealth mode and camouflagic cars. I like having cars and the best plane flights, but I know that my shows are amazing, and people love to watch my show, and I feel good. I feel good about the future. I feel good about the future and what's going to happen, and I know that the prophecies are good with money riches, super money riches, and Keef is good. I like different strains of weed, cannabis, I call it, and of course, ice cream cake, powerful, of course, 100% THC, and the best performance enhancing power bars. I like having power bars in my rhymes. I think about my next show, and I think about my rhymes, and how I'm going to talk about the future, and how I would like the future to be. In my lyrical rhymes, Will Hip Hop at King Will version, Wrichyounggod, and my super music production, instant wins, cash #1, and I like the instant wins. And I like the colors of the diamonds on them, and having the #1 for the year, and winning money, winning lots of money, and being a champion 2024. This is 2024, June 1, 2024. So I feel super lots of money, and having the winnings, billions, and 5 millions grand prizes. That's what I like. I like having the grand prize, and going shopping and living the good life. The best portability for my new state, and I'm gonna have a new zones with all this new money, and keeping my hundreds up and millions, and having millions. Of course, I don't smoke the money, and I don't smoke the dollars. I like THC wraps, and I like to have a good great inventions for the good kush, the good weed, and playing music and partying. I think about the tour. I think about the girls that I'm dating in the future, going to school, but I know that I like swimming in my own pure water, and I think about the miracles that are happening in the future. I know I like to play and winning. I like playing, and I like winning. I like winning the championship. And I know that good things are going to happen, living that good life, and lots of prosperity, being the #1 good kush and super good mode, the best weed, and shopping and opening new stores. I like to have new stores, shopping, of course, having lots of Keef, 12 packs of Keef, 12 pack of Keef a month, and I like the best weeds, and having the best rolls, the best pre-rolls, and the championship winner, cannabis and stores, and living that good life, and traveling United States, playing ball like the NBA, going to Beijing. I know the NBA is a great sport. I like to play basketball and swimming, and enjoying the good life, rich life, goodwill, riches, and the power, that good power in the world. That's what I think about, and having the most power up to do anything that I like to do. I think about traveling and seeing genies, going and seeing genies around the world, United States, who can grant the wishes. And I'm having all my prayers answered and my wishes happening and come true. My wishes and my prayers come true. And it's going to be amazing in the future with all this new real estate. But I do like the current day today modern wealth and riches and prosperity. And I know that I'm a hyper person, and I like the girl's personality. I think about dating and meeting my girls because I know that I like Christianity, and I like Trinity, and I like all the girls' names. The girls all love William, and I know that it's all good, and we keep it real in the new hood, going to different states. I know that I went in first place in university, and the numbers are going up. My numbers are going up. I continue to rise. I continue to rise as a champion. And I know that technology and having all the new material is going to be new to the world in my current day modern and futuristical, Willirical flow for all my major platforms. And I know that you can watch my show. I like what I do. I like to listen to my music. I like to watch my films. I like to show the world that being a good person is payable, and people can be paid. And I know that going to Portland, Oregon, going to the Canaan beach, and going to Canaan, the beach, and enjoying the sunset of Beijing. That's how I like weed. I like the northern lights. I like the northern lights weed. Yeah, so purple, and gold, shining shimmer. That's important. Doing the things that I like to do and enjoying and having fun. One of the most important when competing is about having fun, and I know that I like to win at the best, highest level. In high school, I'm in high school, and I know that I'm a kid, and my kids watching my videos, that's beautiful. And I know that I believe in good positivity at anything that people choose, and I know that I like independence, red, white, and blue, being independent and being the #1 artist of the year 2024. And lots of gifts and awards, cash, millions, the miracle people that bless miracles in my life, and the cash, the $1 million in the briefcase, 10 million in the briefcase, all $100 bills, centillion 5 figures, but I know that 7 figures is what I like in numbers. My numbers are great, rising and doing the things that I want to do, like cannabis parties. I like to have a new house built on the beach with stone and like Home Depot and real estate deals, making money for a place, a purple house for the cannabis, smoking or having weed on the cannabis, puffing weed in the cannabis, beach's house, and new builts, $1 million deals for private beach houses for the seaweed, and rolling that seaweed with the weed cannabis, and that's beautiful. That's a great win. That's a great win in life. That's a great win. I feel like for me, that's something that I really enjoy, being at the beach and the ocean. I'm really close to the ocean, and I know that my videos are going to be on the beach, on the ocean, the castle, on the hill, on mountain top, the diamonds of mountains. Going and exercising. I like to exercise and being physically fit and playing at the aerodynamics. I know that the power is amazing, and God is making it happen. God makes it happen in my life. So that good blessings are going to be for me, and I know that being religious and a defender of heaven and the powers of the Holy Bible, I know that I feel empowered with the inspiration and for the new red nation, and of course all the colors of the pearls on the beach, and the Magick, the new lifestyle of clubbing. I like going to the club and going on a plane flight. I know that I like being comfortable in bed, like I'm working out in bed, but I know that traveling on the plane flight in an instant, being there all with the hood, the suits, the runner-up suit, the suits and the runners-up. But being that Flash and having the best numbers, and having the power to change anything that I choose in the system of Ultranomics. And I'm a dark boy, so I know that my shows are different. My powers, when I think about my films in my movie, my powers, it seems to make the world darker with the clouds and the sky with the clouds or the water and the ocean, swimming and having that zone. That's how I like to make them feel comfortable, setting the mood with my girls, and doing the things that I like to do with the ice machines for the party, and the Mardi Gras girls that are beautiful and gold. They like to have a gold, and I know that naturality, the girl's naturality, her baby hair, and girls that are different everywhere. But I know that my rhymes are very uplifting, and I know that my good things are going to happen because I rhyme, and I know that it's about goodwill, it's about super production, annuity, revenue, business 101, schools, university. People can go to school online school, and being at the show. That's beautiful. Good things happen doing what you believe in. And I know that I do like school, but I know that I do like to go to the club or having massages. And in the future, when I think about it, in the prophecy, all this money and the prophecies of cash, Super Lotto winning money, Super Lotto tickets, and the annual numbers. That's important. But I feel good. About my future and the good things that are going to happen. Money, and yeah, my rhymes are repetitive. I like to repeat my rhymes in my music when I'm making music in the studios. But that's something that people can enjoy because it's about miracles. It's about making miracles happen and being the best artist. And I know that everyone has their own style and they do their own thing, but I know that they can watch my show, the Super Weed and Cannabis Dispensary, and my future videos, my films, and meeting people if they want to meet me in the future, and having good jobs, being a boss, and I can hire people to get paid in the new company, in the new business, in the Bill of Rights, with the Bill of Rights, and the new future of the world. That's what I think about, and I know that I have a lot of numbers, I have a lot of good shows, the powers of the Ultranomic, and I'm the best at playing and winning and meeting and rhyming. Williricalrhymer, tank tops and 40 ounces and purple, and pajamas with my girls, and the slumber party with all these beautiful girls. That's fun. That's what I like to do with new girls, new cities, all states. It's what I like my interests are. And it's about me, it's about the future and my girls, and I think about my shows, and I know that where anyone is, that they can prosper with riches, they can win tickets, people could win, there's winners out there, granted wishes, and finding the genie, traveling and going on world tours, new cars. I like the Tesla Cyber truck, and I like the Mercedes-Benz, and I like the McLaren, and I like the Ferraris, and I like to have all these cars, the Koenigsegg in Beijing, showing my girls the best style, fashion, all my new suit, new cars, new money, new penthouse on the beach for a while, $1 million lease with $1 billion cash. $1 million lease with $1 billion cash, then I could enjoy my good new place, real estate, and the best party house in my films. In my movie, I'd like to have a new party scene, beach house at the beach that I choose. And the most golds, I like real estate, the stone, golds, mirrors, and walking on the water, walking on the glass with diamond stone, metallic alloyed, but diamonds for the foundation. And the richest money. That's what I think about, having the richest money, and God hearing my prayers coming true. And I feel good about and the weed, the cannabis life, and being that number one, that motivational speaker. Motivation. It's about motivating to be a winner and to do what you want to do. And I know that I like to have meals, weed meals, and of course the balancing and proportions for nutritional meals, and the importance of school, learning about life, and the party, money, power, riches, power, wealth, prosperity, infinity times infinity, the numbers unlimited, new cars, new money, new real estate, all state. And having new music, and I know that my videos are different. Some videos are going to be freestyle, some videos are going to be freestyle like, and film cinematic set by set. That's what I like. New sets, set the stage for my girls, beautiful girls in the industry. The best numbers, the richest, the realistic, futuristical, Willirical, and more weed in my videos. I pulled up with $1 million cash and $1 million cannabis, all this super money power in the qubits with the money, rich dollars, and that would be cool. I know that I'm the best at what I do, and I like to have shows, making movies with my friends. I have the most friends. I like having the most friends, and people that are supportive for the future, and the foundations, cash, and the new personal loaning money, and but business, and having the blessings of God, the blessings for millions, and making that billions. New York, and the origin, Portland, Seattle, Washington, the triangles of the pyramids of money, the bank, and the best love. That's what I like for the future. But I know that good things are everything. With God, all things are possible. With God, all things are possible. And that's part of life, and that's great. And I know that I like to have things happen faster and sooner, but I know that with God, it's going to happen in God's plans, and YMCMB, and money, and making that money, and $1 billion, new year annual numbers. That's what I want, and God hears that and makes it happen. God makes my wishes happen, my prayers happen, and all my wishes are answered, my prayers are answered, and God approves with the deeds and the pink slips, new cars and new suits, 1,000 new suits for the year, and new cars, 100 new cars, with the ribbon and gifts on Christmas. That's what I want, and I know that it's possible. And all this new love, all these new girls that are beautiful and like dancing. They like dancing. The girls love dancing, and they're so robustic and beautiful and cool, beautiful and refreshing, and gold diamonds. I like playing with the triangles and the Egyptian and the gold, the hieroglyphics, and that's what my money like. That's what the cash is like. And the most power of all the worlds, pyramids and all the worlds, and the triangles and the octagons, and the new pentagons, the money, the $1 trillion to the moon, $1 a moon, $1 to the moon, cash. And that's powerful. That's a lot of cash, centillions. But that's amazing. That's amazing. And good things are happening. Good things are happening. And I know that my future is winning, and it's about winning and winning that money, getting paid. And I like new things, diamonds, 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 and winning, winning, winning. Number one winner. Super winner, super winner. Cash and living that super life for my shows, and the best blessings of God, and the power is generating. My numbers are going up. My music is amazing. I have the talent, skill wise, and my flow is the most powerful, the richest, Genesis and riches, Genesis and riches and genius, the genies, the girls love me, they see that I'm the one with the most dollars, and I have the most new suits. Some suits wear collars, and I'm the richest baller on the way to Beijing, and the girls know that I like them hopping with the strings, and my music brings that cash with the cream of the crop. And I know that I'm the #1 winner. I'm the richest, and my girls are beautiful, and they're comfortable in bed, and they like to watch my shows. I know that I glow, and I'm the super smart. I'm the one that has the future from the start, and my wishes and my prayers happen. I'm the one that makes it happen for my own innermost desires. And being the highest, and I know that I'm much higher. I'm the one elevation, everyone at another level, and the power level of the high cannabis. And I like the girls that like my Christmas list, and they purchase me a gift, and the flow is so motivational. Williricalrhymer is the most futuristical, and the power of the heavens, money, new numbers, 7s and 8s. The girls know I win, and yes, the girls like my new car, and I'm the one that raises the stakes. But they know that I'm the super hydro. I like my weed grown proper. The girls know it's God's gift, and she's a good person with the Franklins and the currencies, money, and the girls know that we much higher with the OG, and the girls know that origin is where I be. That's me. I'm the Willie M. I'm the one. I'm the Willie M. Rimmer winner, Super Lotto Plus, and the girls know that I like the banks that trust. With God, all things are possible. Win, and dollars are coming in. The girls like my odyssey, and the money and the deal. They know that I'm the most real, goodwill, and the reality of my show is so epic. And the girls know that we could do things, and she's the best with the best loving Willie M. All the girls got the best loving Willie M. And yes, that power of all the churches, the girls know I got the power, mightiest university verses from my writings or my freestyles. The money plow, and the girls know that I'm walking on water, but the water is beautiful, and I'm up higher in that heaven lights of God, with the riches of God, and the money, and the girls are so goddessly, the goddesses, and money, your riches and genies. I got a lot of cash, and the girls like my new key to my new car. We with the angels, and we go hard. We the ones with the Under Armour with God. The girls applaud. They like my videos and blog. The girls like my autograph. But they know that with the cash, they know I set the maps and the geography. We go to school in the highest university. We the richest, we are where they want to be. We got the money and the girls like me, they like how I'm a celebrity, billionaire boy with the billionaire princess. The girls like to invest and I keep the cash, and the girls like hundreds, and the money is clicking, money machines winning. They know 30 days of June, so I'm rhyming and the girls like my new Zoom. And the money and that cash, the splash in my pool. They know that I'm the high ruler. I'm the one that makes it so hood. That new car so gold and the message understood. They know that magician and the Willirical with the sources, the source award. Money in the like my new golden and my phone without the cords. They like my new technology, new phones new for the new year. I'm the one like the T-Mobile of the Ultranomic, and Verizon is clear that I got that cash. Money in the 250K, money in the wedding cake, and the girls know that I appreciate the girls that pray. Prayers and the power of God in heaven. My numbers infinity, and the girls like my lessons, and the money in the L. Willie M with the most I. The girls like how my numbers are from the heavens and the skies. And I have that cash from the numerical code. Willirical super lottery, and the girls know that this is in the super player in mode. With my power of God mode. They like my God flow. I know the prophecies, and I like how the girls grow. And I know that my cars are so beautiful and luxurious. My new garage in that penthouse. The girls know I have all states, and my girls like to wear a wedding dress in that to impress the empress and the queens. The girls know that I'm the richest king, and Wrichyounggod at Kingwill version. My girls know that with my new pool it's like surfing, and the girls know that I do the better things, and it's motivational, Williricalrhymer, miracle, inspire. I got the best spire of the churches, and the girls know that we like the girls that like to feed the young. I've got money, and the girls know that I'm the king, and the girls like my Maybelline with my girls that wear the best flavor strings. But the girls know it's a kissing thing. They like to touch on my body while we party in the after party in that movie night. So we like to have a comfortable flight, and it's right that I'm the righteous, I'm the highness, I'm the one that they want to purchase this, but they can watch, enjoy for freedom, liberty, Lord of Rings, and I do the good things, money and the cash. They know that I like the best extravagance with the fragrance and richest. I got the most keys and the Millennium Idols. And the girls know that she could be American Idol, but I know that my money is very portability, but I'm richer and capability with my cape, because they know that I'm the super goodwill with my cape, and my money is high as the skyscrapers, and my money and the girls like my new cash, and we up here with 1,000 new acres, but they know that it's for the cannabis and that private show. I like the money and the snow, the girls that are beautiful and they like to glow. I like the girls that are bright, they like to meet me, and on the first night she liked to catch a flight, and I just met her. But the girls like the umbrella and the wet her, but they know that's money and the gold, the diamonds and the stones. Money, and I like my girls Kush Cologne. I like the girls that like to power post in the zones. And my girls that are beautiful annually, annuity in New York and city, on the blocks with the new money and the microphone. The girls like the cars that I pull up and the biggest stones from the pyramid of the diamonds. and the power of God, new heavens and the angels. The girls know that she could do the Star Spangled, and that cash is real. The cash is the real deal. Money, and they like how my diamonds so cold. The girls like to come over and chill. They know that I am real. They know that I got the best banking, and the girls like the thrill of the sensation. They feeling on the new flow. It's a new artist. I'm the best in the future from the nation. They know that one day. And the girls like my music and how I talk, they like my voice. They know I'm the winner of awards of the people's choice. I'm the king of kings, I'm the Wrichyounggod, the king will version, and my numbers bring the wrath of WillGood. But they know that's all good. They know that I got the best houses in all the hills. And they like how I travel across to different places around the states, my empire, and oh goodness grace. Will is the realest, and the girls like how I set the mood, and when I'm in the place. Williricalrhymer, super richest power, Willirical higher.